Good afternoon, YouTube. We are out here at Gerald Jones Audi of Augusta, where they have given me the keys to a brand new 2021 Audi A8L. Now, this is a long wheelbase version of the standard A8. As you can see here, entire glass panoramic sunroof. Now, all Audi A8s that come to the US will be a standard A8L. This one is spec'd in white with the tan interior and brown wood accents. Now let's start her up. Now down here is your temperature adjustments. Where you can adjust the temperature for both sides and sync it. So now this particular vehicle does come equipped with Audi's digital cockpit. As you can see here, it shows you your consumption, your short-term memory, and your long-term memory, as well as your driver's assistance and traffic signs. Next, you'll have your audio features, whether it be radio, satellite radio, or your telephone media, your phone, and your navigation. Now, this view can change depending on this button right here that you press for your view. So if you want to see more information and have these minimized, you just press the view button. Located in the center, you have your dash with all of your apps on here, kind of like a tablet, where you would have all the settings that you would want to change on the vehicle, whereas seats, your drive select, parking assist. Below that, you have your temperature controls, so you can adjust your fan speed as well as your temperature, either scrolling or by pressing up or down. Now, this particular vehicle is the long wheelbase, so it does have creature comforts in the rear, and we will get to that. But just to show you, you have this button right here, which is your rear shade. So if I push that button, the rear shade will go down. And if I push it again, it will come back up. Another neat feature that this vehicle has are the two-sided entries into your center storage, where is located your wireless charging and your USB-C outlets. Your drive select is also located down here, as well as your defrost. Now, this is a haptic feedback button, so once you press it, the vehicle will change modes. And as you can see, the vehicle is also raising or lowering the ride height depending on which mode you're in. If you wanted to change that yourself, you could go right in here and you can raise the vehicle up or you can lower the vehicle. Currently, the vehicle is going to be raising up. The vehicle is at its highest setting, so let's see if we can keep the phone very stable and lower the vehicle to its lowest setting. That was pretty quick. Now, one other interesting feature about this vehicle are the door handles for you to exit. they've redesigned them so that way you can stick your hand underneath to pull or from in front. But the most comfortable way to do this is by pulling underneath here. So let's go to the rear. This vehicle is also equipped with the soft close doors. So if you were to open the door and not close it all the way, the vehicle will shut it the rest of the way for you. Now let's get in and see what it's like in the rear. Now I am 5'7" and the seat is adjusted to me. This seat is a little further back, but as you can see, there is plenty of leg room and plenty of headroom in here. Now, being that this is an A8L, there are a lot of rear occupancy features, starting with your seat adjustment. You can adjust your seat and how far out it reclines while you sit in the back. It would be easy to show you on here. So the entire seat is moving forward and reclining back, as well as the backrest, which can move forward and up or back. Now here's the tablet, which currently has not been configured yet, since this is a brand new car. Now, one particular button that is of interest while you are sitting back here, especially in this seat here, would be this button right here in the center. Press that so you can control the front passenger seat. So if I wanted to move it forward, I can move it forward. And if I wanted to move the back of it forward also, I can move that forward or back. There are also two USB-C controls located down here, and soft close for this center seat. Another feature for this executive car would be your two window controls, which you could use to control this window as well as the other side window, but also your shade control for the sunroof as well as for the rear. So for your side shades, once your windows are up, you would pull this up once again to pull out your rear shades. Now, once the vehicle has no tint on it, it can get extremely hot. But with these shades, it reduces the heat level tremendously. And if you already have tint on your vehicle and you use these shades, you are in the world of luxury. Now, if controlling these seats yourself was too much of a hassle, there's one other way you could control your seats, and that would be from these two buttons here. You can set your seat memory, but if you wanted to just relax and recline, you could hold this button down and your seat would automatically do that for you. Whereas if you wanted it to sit correctly, you would just hold this button down and it would do all the rest for you. Up above, you have two mirrors with lights, LED lights, on either side. Now, with the dynamic cruise control enabled, you can see the car is driving by itself. It will keep me in the lane, it will slow down for me, and it will speed up. as you can see, dynamic cruise control, lane keep assist, working, keeping me in the lane. But always be aware and always pay attention. I am not touching the brake or the gas pedal. And the vehicle is slowing down on its own. I am still not applying any brake, but I am correcting steering. I still have not applied any brake pressure myself. My foot is off the brake and off the gas pedal. The vehicle in front of me is stopped. The way to activate or reactivate the car driving is to tap the cruise control button yourself, or to just allow the car to do its own thing. Now, as for trunk space in the A8L, there's a big, wide, and rectangular opening with plenty of room for a stroller or any suitcases or luggage. There's plenty of space back here for a stroller or any luggage or groceries that somebody may have. There's also some storage on the sides. As well as a traffic triangle. Located under the hood is this Audi V8. Now this is a detuned version of the 4-liter turbo that's in most of the RS cars or S cars, but it is one smooth and powerful vehicle. These are the revised headlights, as well as your LED daytime running lights. And this massive chrome grille. Down here you have your adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, sensors. Now, being that this is an A8L, you can definitely see, based on the size, where all of that length goes. And it goes right here at the rear passenger. The size of this door is bigger than the size of the front door, where usually it's the other way around. But it's just a low, long, luxury limousine, as the Germans would put it. And with those rear shades up, the executive feel is definitely there. All right, now with the camera system, This does have a 3D rendering for your parking assist. And you also have your different camera modes. As well as your overhead. Here, you have your different camera views, as in rear, front cross traffic, overhead, your rear cross traffic, as well as your front and rear cameras. And that was your tour of the 2021 Audi A8L.